So, in as much that we are praising Argentina, Spain, Portugal, Brazil, France to win the World Cup, we should be mindful. We should be careful of this country I'm going to mention. You should be careful of Japan. You should be careful of playing against Ivory Coast. You should be careful of playing against Colombia. You should be careful of playing against Netherlands. Yes, Netherlands are favourite to win the World Cup. They are also there. But you should be careful of, playing against them. You should be careful of playing against Ghana. Because these are the countries that will step up and say, I'm going to knock you out from this World Cup. Yes, they might not win the World Cup, but these are countries that are there to just be a threat to all these big countries. These are countries that are there to be a threat to France, be a threat to Argentina. We also what happened last year in the World Cup. Saudi Arabia, won Argentina. Morocco won Portugal. These are the countries that are there that maybe they are not there to win the World Cup. They are not there to win the World Cup, but they are there to make their name. These are countries that each player want to go to a bigger club, because after the World Cup, there are a lot of transfer going in and going, in and out. There are a lot of players going in and out. So some players want to go to a bigger club, some players want to go to Real Madrid, some players want to go to Barcelona, some players want to go to Liverpool, Manchester United, Man City, Arsenal, many clubs. They just want to move from their small club to a bigger club where they can play, many competition there, both Champions League and many opportunity in the European competition out there. These are players that want to go out from, they want football world to know their name. So in as much that we are praising this France and every country, we should be careful of this little country you are seeing. This country that you think they are nothing. These are countries that will step up and remove you. And World Cup is just like a tournament of knockout. Once they knock you out, without your hype, without your squad, without your players, your tournaments have come to an end. All your hype and everything has just come to an end. Once Ghana eliminates you, once Colombia knock you out from the World Cup, once Ivory Coast knock you out from the World Cup, your story have ended, your journey have ended, everything about you have ended. Both your Odyssey, both your Mbappe, both your Cheki, both your everything you have has come to an end. So in as much that we are praising Argentina, Portugal, Spain, Brazil, I know this. I'm pointing out this country. We should be careful of this Ivory Coast. We should be careful of these little countries in this tournament, because they are the people that will step up and say no. They are the people that will step up when you need that win the most, when you need that win to go to the quarterfinal, when you need that win to qualify to the round of 16. They are the country that will say no. And once you have been knocked out from the World Cup, your journey comes to an end. That is this tournament. This tournament is not Premier League that you can still come back and meet up with points. No. Once you are knocked out, your journey, your hope, your dream, and everything comes to an end. So we ought to be careful about this country. Look at Ivory Coast won France yesterday. Some people might call it a friendly match, but the same friendly, Mbappe played in the friendly. Cheki, Odyssey, yeah, they played good, but Ivory